standing up for the 10 Commandments. I just did a 10-minute video and forgot to start the video. I like to call myself the Alphabet King. I am what you call Mr. Halloween. Because what you are looking at right now is in basic semi-full form. This is what the young children are being taught in the schools without form. The entire creation in my apartment comes from alphanumeric. And with the tools in your toolbox, the hammer does what? You hit something with it, and now you have the nail. You hit the nail on the head. So you can get the point into wherever you're driving it. And do you need a license to drive? This is the alphabet. These are pieces of art that are created through numeric dimensions that are right in front of us every single day. And yes, this is the alphabet. All I did is give a little bit of form to what God created with form, that we should perform with the form of the skeletons. 1031, 1031, J.M., J'aime le McDonald. I am, it means I am. 10 and 13, why? Now I have to remember. First of all, 10 and 13 are black, they create 23. 10, I have to think why I came up with that, what I'm exactly saying. So I'm going to put this on hold. Yeah, I was having a vision in 7286. I lost my vision. Some people have asked, can you tell me where 7286, what it is, what does it mean to you? And I had a vision of what it was just a moment ago, and I zoned out. You know, when I'm thinking, I'm writing, I'm looking, and I'm thinking of who I'm talking to, and I'm not really. Sometimes I have to look away from teaching. Like right now, I'm not live. I'm doing this on the side. I have to look away from that. And I wrote in for the title of the video, the die, because this is one die, and the crown of the die, and the three that go below you. Somehow, if this had to go in you, it's 3 and 3 inside of here. This can only be rotated in threes unless you start with number 1, 3. The reason for that is if we want to go in order, 1, 2, 3, okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then go into 3. So what's after 3, 4? Right, it's 4, right? I have to go 1, 2 moves. I have to go 180 degrees to get to the other side. So therefore, we're going to add on an extra day in the leap year. But if we work through number 1 and 3, now where can possibly 1 and 3 come from? 5, 6, 6, 5 equals 13. And yeah, I'm just so yeah, when you go 1, 3, 2, you go 1, 3, and then you go 2. Now, can you go 4? Check it out. Hold on. Now, see, you have the 2. Now, can you do 4? Once you go to 2, you go to, boom, 4. Or you can go over to 6. You see, because the 6 and 1, you see, you started with 1, you can go right to 6, right? You can go 1, 2, 3, okay? And then if you really want to go to the opposite of where you began, because you cannot get to 4. You can't get to 4. See, I thought of this today. See, by doing 1, 2, 3, let me show you this again. By going 1, 2, and then you go 3, 4 is on the opposite side, so you got to take 180 degrees. But if we were starting with 1, 3, and don't forget, 1, 2 is now female, but 1, 3 is male. 1, 2, okay, will be Earth, Venus, in the E world. 1, 3 will be 3 4. They both get a 3. 1 plus 2 equals to 3, but it's a plus. In the 1 times 3, it's a multiply. So the 3 comes into the quarter worlds. Because when you're drawing on square paper, right, the x only that you draw through here, the multiplication through one of these squares, you don't need more than a single square. Unlike that when you need the addition is much bigger than a multiplication, where the multiplication, according to the builders, and for me, my architects are Moses and Noah, Jesus. So Moses, he helped build in the Pharaoh the land, and they built the cities. And Noah, he was a pirate. I'm calling it a pirate not because he stole anything, because he fought the seas and he fought the storms. Okay? And a pirate is actually what is divided by 3, okay, and 8. So it's, I think, 666. It's 1.666. I think that answer is. Where's my calculator? Very upsetting. Very upsetting. It's right here somewhere. Please, please. Okay, so 8 divided by 3 equals, oh, it's 2.666. Sorry. Okay. 8 divided by 3. And 8 and 3 is actually our creation, okay? And it's so funny because a friend of mine just mentioned that a little bit earlier. I said, pick a number. She said 8, 3. And what it is here is the 3 void. 6, 6 and 3 void. 6D, 3V. And then what you have is you have the 1 dot, you have the D1, and you have the 8V. So you have to understand that 6 is not only a number, but it's a word. D meaning for dot, but D is also into the 10 worlds. A, B, C, D, 10. A, B, C, 6. A, B, 3. A, 1. 1, 3, 6, 1. 1, 3, 6, 1. 613 laws of Moses, 365 mitzvahs, 200, 365, and 248 equals to the 613, right? The church spirit of creation, of man, of love. And I tell you that, not because I want to tell you, but 6 is a representation, okay, of what is 15 and what is 24, which is the X letter. See, in your love, you always had your X, right? Because that's the one you loved. Otherwise, she wouldn't be your X. And this is where the 7th gate comes in, through Venus and Mars, to where this is the letter O. What do you owe your X? I'm just playing around with this, and it's the world of we. X is your creation. XY. XY, don't ask me. But XY is your basic creation in numbers. And I'm not sure really of what the game is inside of this. But we are the people at 23 and 5. 23, 5. This is 28. That would be the cycle, one cycle of the moon. This is going to also be the key. It's going to be the key. I have to find out where I just saw this in the word. Why is this going to be the key? I'm going to tell you right now that X, okay, the reverse is C, so it becomes 24 and 3. And then you have, we're going to do Y is 25 and 2. That is your payout. And when you become who you are, blackjack, your payout is 3 to 2. Or 2 to 1, basically, is the way they usually, not 2 to 1, 1.5 to 1. 3 to 2 is like 1.5 times, is the same thing as 3 to 2. Just another configuration that we're going to use one day. So where is we, as it could be looked upside down as me? So where is that we is the key? Oh, yes, because here, okay, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, in its first configuration will create 11. 11 is the letter K. 2, 5, okay, the 5 and the 25th letter. So I just put it together and say key. The 23rd hour is the 11th hour. So that works out to be what it is, even in time. So we know where these numbers fit in. We now have the W, right, that we just spoke about. And the W is a polarity to what is X. It's a complete polarity. So there's a 180-degree movement between here and here. I just want to show you why. Because the 4 is in the opposite side of the 3. Now, why is this 4 and 3? The reverse polarity of the W is the 4. The reverse polarity of X is this. Here is the 23rd letter, and this is the 24th letter. Together creates 47, which is time. Time of DC through the gateway of Earth and Venus. Through the gateway of Venus and Mars. Where are we? It seems to be that we're on Jupiter. And in the word Jupiter, for those who don't know, ter meaning earth, pi means divided up into 3, or a division between 2. That the division may count just for an area space. Ju, the followers of the moon, the one with the bat, the X is times 7, the man word value at 28 times 6, 7 times 24, or 6 times 28. Try and understand that this is the divided gate and the cat. It is going to equal to 9 to 5 because the word 9 and 5 equal to both 42 each. Anyways, listen, I want to upload this. I'm going to play it. You're going to watch it. I'm going to watch a little bit with you. And I want to talk a little bit more about this. And thank you for watching the 12 minutes. And just to update you real quick, take a look at this and try to figure out how Pluto fits in. We are working with form. The 18-wheelers that are coming down, saying the words, enough is enough. For what reason is enough enough? And there is no answer from anybody that other than I will tell you the answer. And the answer is so simple. Listen to everything that you hear. Take everything with a grain of salt, to the effect that it's only a book. It's a movie in play right now, coming to you in the streets. Live theater, things you never thought you'd ever see before, right before you, things you thought never existed, couldn't happen, only saw it in the movies, is coming to you right now. And it is being explained on here. All I need to do is fix, maybe we don't know the date and time, but when the 4x4s come, 16, that is the division of day and night, and that is the rotation of day and night, because the reverse of 44 is 33. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. 6 and 9. The multiplication and the addition will create 54 and 15. 54 or 45 telling me about the fox pass. Sorry, we're going to use 54 telling me about the sun, as well telling me about 318s, 318-wheelers coming in. What is this thing? Because it has to do with Earth, okay, coming in through the sun as the spirit of Mercury, okay, and the spirit of Mercury holds with it the heavens of I, and it holds the heavens of I within 6, okay, because don't forget there's still Venus, and Venus is 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? Mother. Otherwise, you want to appreciate Father, Father in Mercury, Father in Earth, Father in Jupiter, and the child in Pluto. to the gateway in Uranus, to the divided heavens of Neptune, Venus. The E-worlds, the electronic worlds of Yo, Earth, and Mars. For every word spoken, for it is in the stars as it is in the zodiac, as they are on the sun cubes. This is only two, and there are many more. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'm hoping there's more to come. If they shall deliver, then there must be a stream, because I cannot hold inside and will not hold inside. I think and believe there is pertinent information to go with this book, this writing, the story that I read off of the sun cubes. Nothing is real other than what you believe within the story and you feel within your hearts. Logic and ration. Do your own homework. Trust no one. The news is important. So important. In fact, the news is more important than your money. So now you have to understand who's bringing the news. Such good news. A long time ago, your grandfather came on a horse. He brought the news. How did he know? He was there. Did he believe? Of course, he believed. He says, it could be true exactly what I saw. I saw with my own eyes. Was it a setup? I don't know. Should I think that everything is a setup? Done on purpose. Things are done on purpose. Things are done on purpose because of our mental disability. The mental disability to have the balance between your ego and your ego. To know absolutely what should be done and not doing that because of an alternate reality that you need for the balance of the polarity of thinking AI. Why thinking AI? Because you got to think in a 360-degree spectrum while being in the center and accumulating everything that goes on, and you need storage as you have an idea, as somebody says something. And so you shouldn't forget of the thought you have, that you're hearing a background noise that says something else to you, and now you begin to say, what? Coming to you from the house of paint. Where once was an alphabet, that was a skeleton, and now it has form. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I am going to reduce that, okay, into 9-7, if you'd like. 9 and 7. And I'm going to reduce that one more time. How did I do that? Well, I'm going to show you. It was 7286. Here, okay, is a 9. 72. Half of that is 36. Half of that is 18. That together is 9. Half of this is 43. I cannot go anymore, so I go 9-7. But in this form, I added in its 9, and in this form, I added its 14 becomes 5. So now we have to understand how 5 and 7 interchanged, and what did I do? Here in its form, here is what I call ST, the spirit of time. Here is what I call your delta angle DNA. I'm not really sure, but this is the passage of the sun into the 10 world, the inverted world to ABC. It is DEF, and that's why you have the feds, because they must follow this rule. D has a complete value, taking it into the world of 10. EF has a value of 11. And this is where the game of Sickbo comes in, and the odds in Sickbo will be related to this area over here. At the same time, this is an expression. Although when you add these three together, it equals to 15. 4 plus 5 plus 6. If you multiply it, it equals to 120. The total is 135, which is part of the sun. The 13 ball and the 5 ball and pull. 1 and 3. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, 3 and 4. So now we'll have 3, 5, and 4, 5. 4, 5 telling me about the fox pass, or 5, 4 telling me about the sun, and 3, 5 telling me about Spirit of 76. 6 and 6, 12. 7 and 7, 14. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 4, 5. I'm going to show you why this is our number, 35 plus 1. Where did I get all this from? I multiplied this. And this is 5 points. So 5 is going to now connect to 6. In the game of cribbage, when you have 4, 5, 6 together, it's 5 points. It's 3 points for the straight, and it's 2 points for the 15 total. This is going to be talking about number 15, or the game of pool. The reason for that, it's 1 added up all the way to 15. Since it's in the E world, it is in the center world of 3. Center world of 3, the E world. Therefore, it is going to be 5, 5, 5. So if it is 5, 5, 5, okay, here is the funny thing about roulette, is there's 1 through 36 numbers. When we get to the center number over here, okay, it'll be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, where the board splits right over here. So this one will equal to 51, this will equal to 60, the total is 111. When you add 1 to 36, it equals to 666. I minus it, it's 55, 5, 5, 5, 5, cinco dineros. I'm not going to explain all this. I did enough. I got to go. I'll be on later. Thank you for watching.